I'll show you how to use SSM agent and the overview of SSM agent. So basically, let's see the definition of the SSM agent. So why we use it? So uh, suppose you have the number of EC2 instances and you have a big network and you wanted to manage all these compute service like EC2 by the single console. Okay, so taking remote access one by one using the the SSH key, or making SSH is the lengthy process, or it is not a best practice to use this. So for this, AWS has the launch a new service called AWS Systems Manager, where you can manage all these operational kind of AWS workload resources by using this service. So using system manager, you will have to use the SSM agent. For that, when you configure the EC2, you have to install, or it will be pre-installed on that resource which you are going to launch. So let's see the definition for the SSM agent. So AWS Systems Manager agent is a Amazon software that runs on Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud EC2 instances, edge devices, and on-premises servers and virtual machines. Cool. So this is actually saying that apart from the EC2 instances, you can use the SSM agent on edge devices, on-premises servers, and the VM machines also. So SSM agent makes it possible for system manager to update, manage, and configure these resources. So what it does for system manager, it help to system manager to taking update, manage resources, or configure. So I will show you in demo in some time. So in this, let's see the SSM agent pre-installed. You can the check if you are launching the Linux based AMI dated this, and Linux 2, Linux ECS optimized base EMS, Mac OS version this, Mojave, Catalina, and 11 point Big Sur. If you are using Social Linux, then this is the version. If you are launching the Ubuntu server 16, 18, or 20, so all these AMIs has pre-installed the Amazon SSM agent. If you don't see SSM agent, then you have to check manually. So let's see. So how to launch EC2 instance, then we will check the SSM agent installed or not. So let's start. So I'm going to launch the instance. So AWS has recently made changes in the console of AWS Systems Manager, where you will see the the name of the session manager, fleet manager. So let's start. This is also a new console, EC2 console. If you have used the old console, you can just identify what are the changes you can see here. So before launching the EC2 instance, I will have to create one IAM role which will associate for the SSM. So let's create a IAM role. For that, I will have to go to IAM and roles, create a new role, and this is asking for the service which is for EC2 instance. Click on next, choose the permission, here you need to check the core. instance code, this one. So select this Amazon SSM managed instance core service and click on next. Give the name so that you can identify, and here you can see the policy. What going to do is, and create a role. Perfect. So the role has been created. Now you need to associate this role while creating the EC2 instance. So here I am going to create a new role and select the machine which you want to create. I am taking example of Amazon Linux machine, free tier, and instance time T2 micro, and I am not going to use any key. So this is also a feature that, suppose if you are using any private EC2 instances, private servers, and you wanted to manage that. So by using the system manager, you can manage all these EC2 instances whether public IP is not associated or SSH is not allowed. You can do it by CLI or the session manager. So I will show you in this video as well. So for now I'm just selecting one key. Let's take create a new key, to SSM, and create a key pair. And next you will have to check that also one thing I want to say here, and the difference between EC2 Connect or the session manager, if you not allow the SSH traffic, then after you can also having the access of that particular instance, EC2 instance. This is the beauty of the session manager. I will show you this as well. So for now I'm allowing the SSH access, and you have to check the IAM role as well. So let me check. Here you need to select that IAM role which you created, this one, and now click on launch. So what I'm doing here, I'm just creating one EC2 instance and will check the status of SSM agent, whether it is installed or not. So I have taken Amazon Linux 2, so the SSM agent should be pre-installed here. So we'll see. So let's see. So the machine is going to be start. So we will check in some time. So now it is in running stage. So there are two ways. You can connect by using SSH putty, or you can have the access session manager, or you can have the access EC2 installed by browser based. Okay. So now I'll take access by using the session manager and EC2 instance as well. So let's do that. So it is initializing. If you click on connect and click session manager, you don't need any public IP, you will have the access. Boom, here you can see. So I have the access for that EC2 instance without having any SSH key or any public IP address. Okay, so this is one thing. Second thing, need to check the SSM agent running or not. So how can I do that? You can just go to the, if you are not familiar with the commands, you can open the Amazon docs.aws.amazon.com, this site, and here you can get all these related commands to the SSM. So I am going to check the SSM agent is installed or not. So for that you can just run the command systemctl status Amazon hyphen SSM hyphen agent. Here you can see I didn't install any agent manually. It is pre-installed. As I told you that this is pre-installed. Now you can see the agent is running. So same thing you can check on the system manager as well. So the machine is running perfectly. So let's jump to the system manager console, and here we will see the different options available. So here you can see the fleet manager is the new options. Amazon just rename it, and you can check the your created EC2 instance state. Node state is there. Here you can see the node state is running. Okay, this is the name, this is the platform, and this is the operating system. Source type as well, source ID, SSM agent, online or offline, you can see. And you can also download the report here from here. Okay, this is the agent version, and this is the image ID. So all these information you can get from the manage nodes. So in the setting options you can also check the agent auto update setting. So this is for suppose if the agent is out of date. So this, by using this option, you can make a setting to update agent automatically. Okay, so now I'm going to the session manager. From here you will get all kind of detail like activity, what command you have run, and who accessed this particular machine, and what was the IP addresses, what was the the type, and all these things you can check from this. So let's start the session, and you can also get the session history, how many times the connection made, and who was the user, what was the session ID, and what was the region. All these things you can get from here. Okay, this is the preferences. You can get the general preferences, or you can get the CloudWalk logging, S3 logging, all these things. So by creating the CloudWatch logging, you will get all the details like what commands, what activity happen in the EC2 instance or your server. You will get all these details in the CloudWatch itself. So for that I will show you. So let's start the session manager and select that start session. Here you can see the session has been started, and let me put few commands here, and let's check if the all these logs are available from the console. So I have entered few commands. So let's see, let's terminate it. I just terminated, and so the termination has been completed. So I have created that few commands. So let's see if we are able to see those commands here. So in this, let me refresh it. Here status is connected, and I'm not seeing the CloudWatch logs. If I create CloudWatch log, go to the CloudWatch log, I should have the access for all these logs. Let's see. So it is saying there was an error. So why the error is coming? So the error is coming because the CloudWatch appropriate permission is not be defined to this particular role. So for that let's jump to the IAM policy role which you created. So I'm just going to this, and I'm giving the permission for that CloudWatch. So let's do this. CloudWatch permission Amazon some error is there, so let me check. EC2 SSM. In this I have to edit. Actually, I should have the permission to the search the policies here. So let me search again. Amazon CloudWatch. I'm not getting the permission, so something wrong. So how can I do that? Let me open. So I'm trying to the shining the EC2 SSM. So need to assign the policy permissions. Add permission to CloudWatch. Here you can see the CloudWatch. So for now I'm going to give the CloudWatch full access and attach policy, and the policy has been attached. So now let me refresh it. So also going to create a one log group. So let me create the log group here. So for manage better access, I'm creating this SSM log. I'm giving this name. I'm going to create it. So the log group has been created. Now need to go the system manager, and for that session manager, let's start the session again. Select the EC2 instance and hit some commands. ls drop so you can have let me terminate it. Now you can see the log should be there. So let me go to session history, and here CloudWatch. Last time there was an error here when I was launching the CloudWatch log. So this time you didn't get the log like that error. So here these are the logs, and you can see the message what command I have run on. Here you can see ls command. I just hit that command, And apart from the ls, I also run some other commands like top command is there, and this is the output. So this is how you can get the all these details by using session manager, or but this all these the details or data is fetching by using the SSM agent. So this is pretty much helping service which Amazon just provided for you managing your compute all the AWS workload by using the system manager. Apart from this, checking all these logs, you can also store these logs in S3 bucket, and there is this also show you the audit, or you have seen that you can see the all these CloudWatch logs here, and you can manage all these things, access permission, all these things. And I will also show you the the details, who accessed the machine and what was the time, and who was the owner, all these things. You can also see the detail in the session history. This was the user, and this was the owner ID, and this is the instance ID. All these details you will get the session manager. Apart from this, you can run the command, you can hit the command from using this. Let me click on that run command, and you can select any of this. Okay, and you can also, when you create the user, and you can also create user from this console as well, and maintenance windows, updating patch, automation, all these things, incident manager, CloudWatch dashboard, it comes under the system manager. So this is the the high level overview of AWS Systems Manager. And let me know your feedback, and any other the topic which you want to get the video for that. So for now I'm just ending the session. Thank you.